Hey everybody, welcome to Seeking Trades. On this channel, you're going to learn about day trading, scalping, using supply and demand zones to help you with that. Learn about risk management, learning how to basically be a trader. If you're ready for that, please subscribe, hit the bell notification, watch some of our videos, give them some thumbs up so you can share this content with other people in the community. What's going on, traders? Welcome to Seeking Trades. Today, I have some terrible news. I blew up my funding accounts. I had two that I was working on, and I blew them up, and then I also blew up a small account challenge one as well. So 3 accounts, I blew them all up. Yep, bit of a disaster today. So today I'm going to talk about the learning from your mistakes when day trading the futures, and how we can avoid this disaster. Well, this is a very humbling message for me. I made some bad mistakes today, and the consequences were pretty severe. I blew up my 2 Apex funded accounts, and then I lost my small cash account that I had. So let's get into it. For the first of all, for the most part, I want to be transparent, and I'll talk about what went wrong. And the truth is, I didn't adhere to my discipline. I didn't keep my risk management principles intact, and I did not execute those accordingly. They're pretty vital in day trading. I ignored, my stop losses. I just started adding and adding. And today, if you look at the market, it lost quite a few points, over, 400 points from the highs. And, it was actually over 500 from the highs, from peak to trough. So it was pretty catastrophic. It was a nutty day, and I got caught in that, and I got a lot to learn from that. So sometimes I'll just have to walk away because that was pretty bad. I just kept chasing, and my accounts blew up immediately because I took on so much size. And with the futures contract, and I was in the NASDAQ, the NQ, as you know, that could definitely beat you up pretty good if you have some good size on. I had 4 contracts on at one point, and it just went against me immediately, and it smoked my account. I didn't have much for trailing stop to go against me. I had $1,500 on both accounts, but actually, and then some, and then it just went against me so fast, it just blew me up. So anyhow, I can't ignore stop losses. I need to put those in to make sure they're set, and I didn't set the maximum loss limits even for the day. If I was down a little bit, and then I was like, let me get this back, and I was already up on both accounts over $200 on the day. I'm just picking on them very smally and very, very small gains, and just real easy. I was just leaning into it. I have the 2 $25,000 accounts, but you only have a $1,500 stop loss, trailing stop loss on those accounts. Anyhow, I let my emotions overtake my trading, and I made some impulsive decisions, and it just broke down all my rules. It broke me down, and those are meant to protect us day traders from catastrophic, blow up accounts and etc. Anyhow, so that's what happened. So I'm going to go over what I learned, from this failure today, and from this huge blow up. First of all, it put me in a bad mood, obviously, and anyhow. Okay, so the list. So after you blow up an account, or you have a really bad, huge loss on a day trade, you need to reflect on that, and you have to just really feel that loss and then write it down. You have to journal what your feelings are, what mistakes you made, so you can measure your where you're at. So you got to reevaluate your strategy. Take a step back and critically assess your day trading strategies, because maybe that could have been it. Is it still valuable? Does it still work? Is it still viable? You got to see if there's any adjustments or improvements that need to be made. You need to revisit the risk management and brush up and make sure that you stick to a plan when you get into a play or a trade. And I highly recommend that you just review that and go over it and review your risk management protocol. You want to set your clear stop levels, and for every trade, no matter what, follow the rules, trade like a robot, and establish a max loss limit for each day, because that's what would have saved me today. But unfortunately, I just kept on trading, and it went against me so fast I really didn't even have a chance. You got to stick to these rules religiously. I mean, there's no matter what. If you want to keep day trading, that's what you got to do. Check your emotional control. You got to check, your emotions. They'd be the downfall of any trader. So I highly recommend that you work on developing emotional discipline and resilience, because that's the one thing that's going to get you through in this game and in this business. And we can't let that fear or that greed dictate our actions. That's what gets us every time. And I was thinking, it was more like my ego on this one. My ego, trying to, and I was thinking I was right. It was going to come back, and it wasn't. And like I said before, journaling and analyzing, your little analysis. You got to keep a detailed journal of trades, include, the rationale behind each decision and the outcome. So you can't just jump in, jump out. Oh, I want to snipe this, or I'm going to scalp this trade real quick. You're going to have a reason. Maybe it's at a key level. Maybe it's at a trending line on a daily chart. Maybe it's a 20 EMA. I don't know. Whatever your plan or whatever your strategy is. Just analyze your trades regularly and identify those patterns and strengths and weaknesses. I mean, what do you do good at? What do you do bad at? I messed up bad today, and I blew up my 3 accounts. So there's always tomorrow, but maybe I should just wait till next week. Apex is actually, they extended their 1 day. You could pass their evaluation, so I'm going to probably take advantage of that, and I'm going to buy either 5 or 10 evaluations, and then try to just copy trade them and just go slow, because I have until the end of April 2024. So you can seek community support and things like that, which you can always reach out on YouTube or even Discord, and just get some community outreach, and just go talk in some chat rooms and just talk it up with other traders, other people that know what you're talking about and know what you do. It's just really unfortunate. It happens, but you know what you do. You get back on the horse, or you put yourself in trader rehab. You trade small size. That was another thing. I took too big a size. That was a big issue. Way too big a size today, for especially how volatile everything was going. And then you reflect on that. You go through, and I mean, there's mentorship programs out there and things like that, but trading communities and online forums are probably where you want to surround yourself with some other experienced traders who can offer some valuable insight and advice. That's just what you do. Reach out to the people that do it, And then getting back to just being patient and persistent. Maybe that means I only take a couple trades a day, and I don't take a lot of trades, like getting in and scalping and getting, having such huge trader fees and having more risk, because the more you're in the market, the more you're at risk. So remember that success in trading doesn't happen overnight, and you can't build it overnight. So we gotta stay patient, we gotta stay persistent, we gotta stay committed to continuing to improve at all times, like at all costs. So my hope is that by sharing this with you guys, my failures and my lessons that I've learned, can prevent you from making the same mistakes. But as we all know, life experience over somebody else's experience is usually a lot better situation. So unfortunately, we have to live through our own mistakes by experiencing things the hard way most times. So let my setback, just keep it in mind. It can happen. Keep your size small until you've got just a great strategy that proves itself over and over, and you can scale up in size once you have a buffer of profitability, and just go for that. That's what I highly recommend. Just watching your size and making sure that you're at key levels and you're not buying the top and or selling the bottom. If it breaks a support level, let it break, come back, retest, show a failure, then you can get short. Don't be the person that actually just gets there for the initial crack. It's not worth it. So yeah, like I said before, just let my setbacks, be a lesson for you. So I'm going to gear up and get ready for the next day. I'm probably going to, like I said, buy a few more Apex accounts and try to get my funding back, because the setbacks are real. That happens. I'm going to continue on with the journey. So stay disciplined, stay focused, stay hungry for knowledge. That's all I gotta say. Continue to learn every day, and you'll do it. All right, guys, that's all from me. Happy trading. Until next time, take care.